Right, we're back messing with the Scout today. It is mid-June in Missouri, so therefore it's like 100 degrees out. So my Scout just has the sliding windows. So today I took them out. I did leave the framework in order to get the windows out. You got 3 bolts back here, and then there's 3 up front. We're supposed to be 3, I only have 2. You can take this whole track out altogether and leave it out when you have the windows out. I have done that before. Mainly you do that if you're going to take the top off. You can take the top off, take your window tracks off, and you got a nice clean look. But I'm going to leave my top on. I like having the shade that it provides when it's super hot out. Eventually, I would like to do a roll bar back here. Do a roll bar back here and do a bikini top. That's going to be down the road a little ways. I'll get there eventually. But my project today is my inner door handle doesn't work. And there is a rod that runs across to the mechanism to work the latch. And it's supposed to be bolted to the latch, and the hole's wallered out, and I can't find the right bolt, I can't even find a mechanism really for this type of window and door latch assembly. So I'm going to take this apart again. This is going to be like my 3rd or 4th time. And I'm going to look and see if I've got to put a little spot weld on the bolt to keep the bolt in place. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do something. Because it's a pain in the butt to reach out the side of the door to get the handle from the outside. So, in order to do this, you got to take this handle off. Take these 2 screws out. Take this access panel out so you can see in there. Take these, at least the 2 big screws. I think you almost have to take these 2 as well. Been a while since I've done it, so I'm trying to remember. Take these 3 big screws out, and I think that whole assembly comes out. I may have to take these 2 out, I don't know. You gotta take this door handle off, and you gotta take this little excursion, or whatever you want to call that, little trim piece. You gotta take this little trim piece off, and then you can take that rod out, and this whole mechanism slides out the door this way. So, I'm going to work on getting that all out, and we'll be right back. Right, so once you get all that junk taken off, outside door handle, door rod, mechanism rod, the trim piece that holds the mechanism in, your cover, the inside door handle, this mechanism actually pulls out through the end here. This is the rod I was telling you about. It runs down and connects into the inside door handle. This mounts right there. And this rod is what kept falling off. The bolt that was supposed to be right here, the threads are kind of stripped there. And I would say I could find out for sure by tearing the other side apart. But if it ain't broke, I'm not going to tear it apart. Anyway, I would say there's supposed to be a bolt with a shoulder on it. That way you can snug the bolt down tight, but then this arm will still slide and move. Because it's got to move a little bit. But I did manage to find a nice short bolt, and it threaded in a little snugger than any other bolt that I had. I would like to put some thread locker on it. Cannot find my thread locker anywhere. But for now, this will work. It'll probably come out and I'll be tearing this apart and doing this all again. But this is what you've got. So this whole mechanism now will need to slide back in place. And then that'll have to go in there, which it's not wanting to. one-handed stuff. Everybody knows how that goes. There we go. And reach in here, pull this rod up, get her mounted back in place. So I'll get this all put back together and hopefully she'll be in working order again. Right, we are back together. One thing I did forget to mention before is right here in these two holes, there's supposed to be a cap covering this hole too. I didn't have to take out these two little screws, but you have to take these 3 screws out, and then there are 2 screws way back in here holding that whole mechanism to the door frame. You're going to want either a really good screwdriver. Mine had Phillips screws in it. Don't know if that's correct or not. A really good Phillips tip screwdriver that will hold your screw, or you want a really strong magnetic tip screwdriver, because that goes back in there quite a ways. So it's from here back. So it's pretty deep in there. I dropped the screws a couple of times. So got my handle back on. The mechanism seems to work, so we'll give her a try here. Outside door handle still works. And we'll reach in here. Oh, look in there. Got her fixed again. Don't know for how long. That bolt may come out again. Like I said, I really was wanting to put some thread locker on it, but so be it. If I got to tear it apart again, I'll do it again. It's only like the 4th time I've done it now. So anyway, that's a little insight on messing with these early Scout door handles that have the sliding windows. Other than that, y'all have a good day.